Hey Pisces, it's Yin. Welcome. And if you've been here watching my videos already, welcome back. Okay, so this reading is going to be for the month of September. And I almost forgot what the month was. That's why I paused. It's definitely September. And I read the energy of the zodiac as a whole. This is a general reading of that said zodiac. And of course, all of them affect us, not just the sun. You can use your birth chart to help guide you on other readings you could watch that would resonate with you based off your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, North Node, Jupiter, all of it, you know? But I suggest, especially when watching my videos, that you watch with the video and title message that resonates the most with you. Keep in mind, we are under Virgo. The sun is in Virgo right now. It's Virgo season, and Virgo is actually, even though it's the polar opposite of Pisces, it's very similar. It's mutable, movable, it's feminine, it could be very analytical. That it's opposite like that, and it is Earth. But it's there to ground us. It shows us, it helps us understand the little details. And yeah, just keep in mind that it affects all of us, and especially yourself as you watch these readings. Okay. So I'm going to do a general spread, and I'm going to use extra cards to clarify as I go. Okay. So stay tuned, especially for the details when I get into the clarifications, because they could be much more telling. The present energy for Pisces. Energy of Pisces. Whoa, we got a lot going on. Okay. First that fell was Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. All right. Reciprocity. Strength. Having courage and strength. And Seven of Pentacles. Investing in something. Planting something. See how he's watching things grow? It's giving me very equivalent exchange. Not full metal, if you know what that is. Having the courage to really invest in what you want, and knowing that it's going to come out for you, you know, as above, so below. What you put in is what you'll get out. That's the focus this month. What's challenging Pisces energy at this time? Ten of Pentacles, family matters or togetherness. This could be family. This could be a business of some kind. This could be, you know, it really speaks of the abundance and stability and security that you establish with others and yourself as well. I have the Ten of Swords, so we got a lot of tens already. Got the Ten of Swords. Now this speaks to the pain that you carry that has also been caused by others. It's also at its peak, you know. These both are at its peak. In the original deck, it's a bunch of knives in the back, you know. Feeling stabbed in the back, or just feeling mentally at most the pain you could feel mentally. Four of Pentacles is about being reserved and holding back your worth. It's funny because the 6 and the 4 of Pentacles equals to 10 of Pentacles. Also, this could be about saving money as well. We'll see what comes up, because that can mean a few things. As it being the challenge. What's in the environment for the Pisces energy, please? I feel like I got 8 of Wands for a lot of people lately. And like, everything's falling out in threes, just like Gemini was. So we got the 8 of Wands. We have travel. Okay, things moving quickly, or a quick communication. We have the Devil. This is obsession and feeling binded. And then the 10 of Cups. Okay, which is exactly like the 10 of Pentacles, but except for the complete fulfillment of stability and security and all that. This is more about the emotional fulfillment within self and how you share it with others. And considering 6 of Pentacles is about that reciprocity, if anything, this should be in the middle, I feel. Having the strength to have equal give and take in events and invest in others. Having the courage to do so, but in the environment, it looks like it's quickly becoming more of a burden. 8 of Wands is quickly, the Devil is the burden. And it's an emotional burden as well. Yeah. Why, though? Can't wait to clarify. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Being able to birth and manifest things into this world. Where did Pisces just come from? Just the energy. Okay, being at a crossroads and making a decision. Looks like you already did make a decision. Let me get one more for where Pisces just came from. Page of Cups, it's in the reverse. Page of Cups, it's like, it's kind of immature love, a message of love, but it can speak on, you know, just really romanticizing love at a very almost youthful like way. That's in reverse. So it seems like a decision was made to take things to the next level when it came to a family dynamic or some kind of dynamic where you're heavily emotionally involved. But now it's like become a burden for some reason. The sun was just out shining on me. Now it's gone. I don't know what happened. Let me get what's crowning Pisces thoughts. Zodiac of Pisces. What's crowning it? Sheesh. Blue. The Fool is in reverse. It was upright, but it kind of did one of these things. It was like, you know, it just kind of, but I'm going to put it as reverse. And then the Ace of Wands, which is like a brand new course of action, like that fire underneath the ass, as I call it, you know? And then Three of Swords is heartbreak. It looks like you guys tried to start a new beginning and it didn't work out. Honestly, that's what it looks like. Especially with the Three of Swords. Let's keep going. I'm always trying to figure it out, and knowing damn well I'm going to clarify later. What's definitely coming towards Pisces, or what's Pisces going into? Can we get one more, please? And then the Hierophant. Okay, Two of Pentacles talks about balancing and juggling what we need to do, our responsibilities, everything tangible, what we need to attain versus, you know, what is actually healthy for us. It's juggling two different things at once. And then the Hierophant is simply, to me, morals, beliefs, traditions. You know what I mean? But the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. It looks like you don't want to do that anymore. You don't want to compromise one's feelings anymore. Or something about juggling between what you have to do versus what you believe in. Because all these pentacles I'm seeing here as well. With the Four of Pentacles, trying to save money, trying to be reserved, trying to invest. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles is here. Everybody else is involved. The Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Trying to balance all of that out. And I feel like that's changing because this isn't in reverse. Yeah, Judgment. It's like a moment of truth. It's like, you know what? I don't want this. Kind of looks like a changed mind, if you know, in my opinion. What's hiding from Pisces at this time? Okay, the Page of Wands. We just talked about that Ace of Wands. You know what I mean? It's about taking that fire and really learning how to utilize it. You see her? She's throwing it up. She's moving around. She's dancing. She's figuring out how to use that inspiration. And then the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so in the page, the Knight is right after the Page. So what's hiding is that's growing. We'll see. Going from the Page to the Knight. It's getting more and more fired up in here. Everything looks so calm and like earth. Very little water for Pisces. It's all earth. And then we got fire out of nowhere. It's like, what? And the Fool is like a brand new beginning. And for it to be in reverse in your thoughts, it's giving me very the same thing over and over and over and over. That's what it's giving me. Just waiting to pop off. With the Three of Wands, that's waiting for them shits to come in. Waiting for the opportunity. Let me see Pisces strength. Okay. Trusting the process. Letting it take its time. Take your time. The tortoise in the hare. Whatever that story is. Kind of situation. And the High Priestess and going with the intuition. So a lot of you... Okay, so I'm seeing that within... You got all this fire building up. what's hiding from you is that you gotta allow that to grow, and it's gonna go a little slow. It's gonna be a process. I don't think it's gonna be too slow, honestly, but it is going to take some time. And your strength is your intuition constantly telling you that. So if it's like you're feeling maybe a little bit irritable, if you're like, I can't do this, it looks like you guys have a plan to get out of a situation that no longer serves you. And then being recognized, or recognizing, and, recognizing yourself for it. This is success here. Standing up on stage, it's like you got there. You succeeded. Now with the Six of Wands, you can express this fire appropriately, because it feels like here you can't with all this freaking earth everywhere. What's the spiritual advice for Pisces? Wow. All right. The Chariot, going the right direction. The Two of Cups, this is a relationship of some kind, being harmonious. And then the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, sleepless nights, restlessness, all that jazz. With now the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. You already had all these freaking all these pentacles, but now we go back to the Ace. It's like a new one started, because it's like it feels like an ending here. It does. The Chariot's going the right way, the right direction. The Two of Cups. It's a very important emotional soul tie of some kind. We'll get into it, because I'm not sure exactly what that means by the spiritual guidance. I need more information. What's the most probable outcome for Pisces? Pisces. Getting 3s and 2s. Oh my gosh. All right. Queen of Pentacles. So that's the full fulfillment of being able to be stable. That is Queen energy. She holds it down. You see her with her coins? She is stable. Sure, she is secure. Oh my gosh. I can't do my essay shiz. The Sun, things come into light, happiness. And then the Hermit, which is like introspection and retreating. It's like realizing one's stability. Huh. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. What's he doing here? And then a bird, and then... Okay, so this is about experiences and being able to break free, being a rebel, living life differently. We'll see, where do I want to put that? I'll just put that right here next to me. Oh. Give me a second, sorry. Okay, let's clarify. This is where it gets juicy. Although there's a lot of information here, because everything seems to happen by 3s. 2s and 3s. You might be seeing multiple 2s or multiple 3s. That is significant. So if you've been seeing that and have anything of what I said of concern, it's all over the place, though. It feels very general. This feels like a life shift to me. Okay. Clarify this strength when it comes to the 6 to the 7 of Pentacles. Slowing down. And the burden. See, now this talks of like 6 of Swords. Trying to go into a calmer place. You know what it looks like? You know what it looks like to me? It looks like you run, and you've been running. You go a certain pace, and you have needed to slow down. You're good at it, but it's been a burden because you naturally move faster. See, like this dude would move faster if it wasn't for this dude and his cock on his head. Get it? Because, anyway. Yeah. It's been very stressful. Stress at the bottom of the deck. Yeesh. Okay, challenging here. Clarify the challenge. Oh, that's too many. Let me see what fell on the floor, though. Completion. Something's not over yet. Something, knowing that something's not, it's almost over. Completion, this is like 10, right? 10 is the completion in these decks. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, but then the 4 of Pentacles. So if something's not done here, and considering that 10 minus 4 is 6, there's a certain amount of equal give and take that has to continue before this cycle of whatever this is that is burdening you so much ends. Something has to be completed first. You have a job to do. You're not done with the equal give and take. You're not done yet. Whoever this is you're doing it with, or forever you're doing it with, whether it's a job or a person, a conglomerate, family, before you can do what you need to do and get out of here, because I think you're seeing it way too ahead of time, or at least feeling it emotionally. But whatever it is, you got to tie up loose ends first. Control at the bottom of the deck, it's in reverse. You can't over control the situation. You don't have control of this. You have to finish the job first. That's so general, but very specific for some of you guys. You got to put it where it belongs. In the environment, I want to know what that devil energy is. Ooh, okay, those flew out then. All right. Laziness, emotional. I got laziness, which is about emotional fulfillment, being fulfilled within oneself. See how fulfilled he is. And then possibilities, being at a crossroads. That is the devil energy. Let me get one more. Huh. Why is that? Okay, abundance. It's like a choice between yourself or others. Because this is others. It feels like a ultimatum of some kind with this devil card here. It feels like it's not fair that I have to choose one or the other. That's what it feels like. Oh, man. Because this is like being at a crossroads with possibilities. Because it's 2 of wands. You got this action you could take, or this action you can take. Right? And I was like, why? You know? The devil is a binding of some kind. And then you have the 10 of cups. Right? Which is emotional fulfillment within family and things of that nature. That's the emotion and love that's between loved ones. And then again, this is the 10 of Pentacles. This is like abundance. You know what I mean? That you share, that you're willing to share as well as much as you take, versus emotional fulfillment of self. Huh. Let's keep going. Crowning your thoughts. I want to get why that Fool's in reverse and what's going on with that Ace of Wands. What's this stagnancy here? That's what it feels like, stagnancy. The Master. You know, because I just said stagnancy and then I said the Master. This is about when you master something, it's about doing something over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? So there's something that you're mastering here. What are they mastering? Adventure? Something about a child. It could be about a child. Since it looks like a family dynamic, it could be about mastering parenthood of some kind, or mastering the inner child within. Honestly. What's under the deck? Trust. Only a kid would do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, adults be like, what? It's something here that has to do with mastering something about yourself that might feel a little wobbly. You know, kids this age, they don't really walk very straight, do they? They all like bow-legged and stuff. And they just trying to figure it out, you know, a step at a time. And they be like, you know? And it feels like you're mastering that walk. And you have to trust the process of that said walk. I think you guys know that, because in the Strength, I have the process and then your intuition knowing that already. Let me see what's definitely going to happen in the future with this 2 of Pentacles. Flowering from isolation, that is growing from heartbreak. Also, this kind of heartbreak, this iciness, it's melting away, it looks, by the tears. You know what I mean? And blossoming and flowering into something. So your belief systems are blossoming and flowering after heartbreak. That, I don't know if this heartbreak is the burden or something from the past. But you'll find yourself changing how you view things and what you believe in. You find yourself changing how you view emotional relationships. And the trade-off that you participate within them. That's what it is. Because the trade-off that seems to be here right now is not satisfying. It's not satisfying you. You're going to find a new way to where it can satisfy you and you can give love appropriately because you've learned how to, you know what I'm saying, love yourself. Let's see this Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. That's what I'm most curious about. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. That's going from, literally it's the same girl but like grown up, you know? She just got her little wand stick fire thing and now look at her. She be able to beat drums with the fire and her horse in the back dancing and have a good old time. Letting go, emotionally letting go. You know what I just noticed too in this deck? There are 4 wands here, and normally I don't see the 4 of wands, but that's like domestic. Some of you guys have been probably struggling with being a little bit uptight. And it's kind of let your inner light kind of be free and dance and really be yourself. It's time to for whatever reason, you have emotional things about you. Or something about you that is tied to your emotions, like why you cannot do this. And it's like, I suggest doing it anyway, even in this process. You get one more for that. Existence. Yeah, there's something about yourself that really hasn't been able to have fun and have a good time like maybe a child would. It's like loosen up. I think that's the most general thing that you're learning in this situation before you can get out of it. You know what this is reminding me of? You know the things that you'll put your fingers in? And you pull it. I forgot what it's called. Chinese something. And you pull it and it get tighter and tighter on your finger. What was that called? It's like a Chinese finger trap. I don't know if that's official name. I know they called it that when we grew up. But so sorry if that sounds offensive. I don't know if they changed that or if that's what it is, or I don't know the origin or anything. But when you pull on it and it would get tighter and tighter and tighter, and the only way to get your fingers out of there is to kind of push it like inward, like to give into it, and then it would be looser and then you can get out of it. That's what it's giving me. So if you are within something and you feel stuck and you are just trying so hard to pull it around and make it work, how about being, looser? You see what I'm saying? The strength here. Clarify the strength. Okay. Stress. Hold on, I'll show you. And ripeness. This is again about letting go. With Lovers at the bottom of the deck, choice and love. Ripeness is also about letting go. And when time is ready, you see what the fruit is doing? It is falling off the tree as it would naturally after it's done growing. Even though the process has been stressful, this is the process, this is the stress. You know what I mean? I think intuitively you understand that you will go when it's time. And that is a beautiful thing to have. If anything, that if you understand that, this video is a confirmation. And if you don't, this is the time to find out and really tap in, There's something else you got to be learning here when it comes to yourself. It's particularly when it comes to fire, because we are all elements, right? And Pisces, we water, but, it's like there's something about the fire within you that really needs to be ignited, that you have to just kind of let it go and unleash it. Let's get the spiritual advice here. Clarify the Chariot. Aloneness. I'll raise them up and show you in a minute. Clarify the Two of Cups. We are the world. And the Nine of Swords. Traveling. With Source at the bottom of the deck. This is the source of everything. The source of the flame. It looks like the sun to me, And you are truthfully a Pisces. I think one of the things that is the right way to go, because this is your spiritual advice, the Chariot is the right direction to take. Aloneness is about really in tuning with oneself. It's like hermit energy. It's introspection, Virgo type energy, looking at the details, really understanding where you're going and why, and what both parts you play, your light side and your dark side, how they take part. the Two of Cups, I think it's also really being able to have introspection in terms of the relationships that you have within one person or within multiple people, especially within a dynamic it seems to be in. But especially if this is a family dynamic, you might be two significant others within it, and really seeing it from a different perspective. Like, that's really necessary. You might want to get out of something real bad, like that finger thing I was telling you about. You might actually get out. You might stay a little longer, but at least what needs to also happen is when you really let go and allow yourself to live differently, it's just a different perspective here. And I don't think I'm really putting my finger on it, so I'm sorry I'm not. It's just a whole different kind of adjustment, and I think it has a lot to do with your inner truth, and that's why I'm not pinpointing it, because that is based off of each and every individual. I think it's going to make you see relationships differently as well, and how you perceive them, because especially back here I have that Page of Cups, you know what I'm saying, that is in reverse. And I feel like what I'm seeing here is, for some of you, there is too much romanticizing of love, and then the other end is like, fuck love, who gives a shit, I'm gonna just focus on my, you know what I mean, like I don't care about anybody. There's too many extremes, like F people, all they do is this, or it's like, oh my god, this is gonna be everything and amazing, and there's a balance to that, you know what I mean. And I feel like both sides of that extremeness has to do with internally trying to kind of overcompensate for something that you haven't been able to really go back and reactivate inside of you, obviously, because it needs to be activated here. It's already in your head a little bit with the Ace. It's the start of action, then it's learning of it, and then going into something full force. But you got to do that, and whatever the situation, I don't think you're gonna get out until you do that. It's gonna have to bother you like hell. You see how she's restless, she can't sleep with her pillow right there, she got all these thoughts and everything keeping her up. Like, I want to get out of here because I got traveling. That's telling me, like, go off into the sunset. That's what it's giving me. I think that will happen, but first this has to be addressed, because this is not really about the environment. This is about within you, And then once you address that, then how you supposed to give and take in relationships will not only come a lot more naturally, but they will make a lot more sense. For the most probable outcome, I got the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Hermit. So let's clarify it. Queen of Pentacles, please. This is about working hard. Yeah, whatever this... Some of you guys are supposed to invest while you're here in this place. Let's say this is a job, right? And you hate this damn job, and you want to leave this job so bad, you complain about it all the time, but you're not doing any of the work to actually start your own business or at least apply for a new job. You got to do the work, or you're just going to sit here and going through the same thing over and over and over. You're going to get better and better at figuring it out, you know what I'm saying, with the mastery, but this is the place to figure it out. This is hard work. You see her out there picking... It looks like I was going to say apples, but it looked like flowers. I don't know, but she out there hard at work, becoming the Queen of Pentacles here. She could hold herself down. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the Sun, please. What's coming to light? Okay. All right. Yeah. Kind of what I was saying, but with some increase. Schizophrenia, this is more about trying to make a choice. And you see how he didn't really... I love this photo so much. I love this card. He's butt-ass naked, vulnerable, trying to figure out how he's going to get on either side. He didn't make the choice properly, and now he's just hanging in the abyss. It came out in the reverse. That means with this Sun, that you'll know what choice to make. You'll know when to make the decision that you need to make. You'll know what to do, because I feel like a lot of you guys haven't made actions. Let's say you guys at a job and you don't want to work there, but you don't know what kind of business to start. You don't know how to go about things. You're going to get some new vision. You're going to get a different perspective on how to go about things. It's coming. It's coming. You intuitively know that. That's why you're sitting there not doing nothing about it. Probably feel guilty that you haven't done anything yet, but trust and believe it's coming. And let's get the Hermit. You might get it in meditation or sitting very still. Maybe by some water. I feel like it's going to happen in silence. And now I got the Fool, but upright. And before it was in reverse in your thoughts. Participation. Now you'll have a new beginning on how you participate with others. Woo! That's a lot. I'm already 30 minutes in. I didn't do my tea leaves. Oh my goodness. You got this. The answer is going to come, okay? All right. First card, I, psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Didn't I say that? All right. I think this one fell next. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. It's coming. The idea is coming. All right. What you want to conceive, what you want to start manifesting and investing in, it's going to come. At least the idea on how to do it is going to come. All right. Just trust your intuition. You're waiting for all the wrong things to come out of it. Fan, romance, celebration, party. Yes, you will celebrate. When this happens, you might know it at to get together. For some of you, I feel like you're going to realize it while meditating or being silenced, maybe in the shower or something. For some of y'all going to notice while getting together with friends or people of some kind. It's going to come up in conversation. It's like, oh, that's what I should do. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So if you're feeling any fear about how to go about something, do not. You are protected. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. That's just an extension of the intuition card I just read and everything I said before. Ant, work, achievement, success. You know, ants work their asses off. Okay? And I feel like the time is going to come. You probably want to work your behind off, but if you already have your idea and you're sure, but you haven't been putting the work in, put the work in. Put the work in now. It's time. It's like you can sit there and complain or put the work in and make the changes. You're going to be protected, obviously. You know? I think you know that. I think you're just doubting your intuition based off of logic and like, what about this? And what about that? And what about this? Stop it. Stop. You got this. Yes, target, goal-oriented person. You got to find the target person. If you know your target, get to work. And if you don't know your target yet, you're going to find it and you're going to hit it right dead center. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. I feel like that speaks more in terms of all this of some inspiration and some words that help. A horse, short journey. Ooh, you might find out on a little journey, maybe like a trip to the store. Maybe you go out of town real quick. Bowl, plenty of material things. I'm getting a few things off of this. This feels like a direct sign for some of you out there. For some of you guys, this is about what you're going to attain as you go along it. You just have to trust the process. Let me get two more, and then I'll be done. Throne, position of authority. Yeah, y'all about it. And then shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, if you get some money, invest it in the right place. Don't just be spending, well, I'll get this and I'll get that. Spend it wisely, especially in terms of the investment you want to make, whatever that is. Okay? All right. I think I'm going to leave it here. I think I'm saying a lot of the same thing over. I hope I made sense. It was so much information here. I was just trying to get it out as the download was coming. Like the video if it resonated. Comment. Tell me if this resonated with you at all. Tell me if it didn't. Tell your story. Just say hi. In the description box, my social medias are in there. Instagram and Facebook. I'm mostly on Instagram. But if you want to DM me for a personal reading, you can go into either one of those inboxes and hit me up for one because I'm open. I'm open for personal readings. Or if you just want to, add your girl, follow me. I'll be on there chilling. Okay? Well, have a good time. So yeah, that was it. And I hope you enjoyed this. And until next time, bye.